Hello, Cable Chargers, and welcome back to another video. And we're going to look again at 3 more problems with subtraction with regrouping. So here we have the first problem, which is 92 minus 45. So a couple of things that we can do to help us as we're just beginning to learn to regroup. Although this is not required, you could simply first draw a line to separate your tens on the left from the ones on the right. Remember, when we subtract, we always begin with the ones placed in the same thing. When we add, we move from right to left. So let's go ahead and get started. When we subtract with our ones, we would read it as 2 minus 5. I don't have 5 ones at the top for me to take 5 ones. And so one thing I will need to do first is to decide, is regrouping required? So here's a little poem or chant, if you will, that will help you remember. More on the floor, go next door and get some more. That means, is there more on the floor? 5 is more than 2. So we need to go next door and get some more. There's also more on the top, no need to stop. So if the 2, which is on top, is more, then we would just keep going like regular. However, there is not more up top, so we're not stopping. There is more on the floor. We will go next door and get some more ones in this case. So I'm going to go next door and get some more ones from the 9 tens that I have here, because there's plenty. So I'm going to turn this 9 into 8 tens, which equals 80, and then 10 ones, 80, and 10 make 90. So I still have the same 9. Okay, so I needed to get 5 ones, and there were not enough. Or rather, I need to take away 5 ones, and there were not enough. So 10 minus those 5 ones leaves me with 5. So now this is 5 ones. I cannot leave those 5 ones here in my tens because there is not enough. There are not enough ones left for this to remain a 10. So those 5 ones that were left over, I'm going to regroup them with the other ones because they were ones. So now I have 2 plus 5, which equals what? It equals 7. So I'll write the 7 down here with my ones. Now I can move over to my tens. I have 8 minus 4, which equals what number? Correct, 4. So 92 minus 45 equals 47. Let's take a look at another problem. Okay, so I'm going to draw a line to separate my tens from my ones. And then let's see, our first poem is more up top, no need to stop. Is there more up top? No, 1 is less than 5, so I'm not stopping. More on the floor, go next door and get some more. Are there more on the floor? Yes, 5 is more than 1. So I need to go next door and get some more ones. 1 minus 5, I cannot do that. Turn my 7 tens into 6 tens. And how many ones? 10. 10 minus 5 equals how many again? It equals 5. Those 5 that are left over, I cannot leave them in my tens place. I have to regroup them with my ones. So now it's 1 plus 5, and 1 plus 5 equals 6. I'm done with my ones, and here I am with my tens. I have 6 minus 5, which equals what number? 1. So 71 minus 55 equals 16. Let's look at one more problem. What's our poem? More up top, no need to stop. Is there more on top? No, 7 is not greater than 9. Let's go ahead and divide the ones from the tens. More on the floor. Go next door and get some more. This is the floor. the 9. Is 9 more than 7? Yes. So we need to go next door and get some more because we cannot take 9 ones from the number 7. So let's see. Can you remember what do? We turn the 4 tens into how many tens? 3. 3 tens and how many ones will equal 40? 10. 3 tens is 30. 10 ones is 10. 30 plus 10 equals 40. So our tens did not change. We just turned it into 3 tens and one group of 10 ones. Okay, let's begin. 7 minus 9, we could not do that, so we had to go next door and get some more ones. So 10 minus 9 equals how many? 1. There is 1 left over from these 10 ones. I cannot leave that 1 with my tens. My ones belong with my ones. My tens belong with my tens. So where do I put that 1 that was left over? With my ones. So 7 plus 1 equals how many? It equals 8. And that number goes with my ones under the equal sign. This long bar is the equal sign. Okay, now let's go over to our tens. 3 minus 2 equals 1. And so 47 minus 29 equals 18. Now this has not yet been taught, but if you would like to go one step further, then you could do an addition problem to check. And so most likely the addition is going to require regrouping, and that's perfectly fine. So if you want to get some more practice with addition with regrouping, then just keep watching. Otherwise, if you want to practice these problems again, then just replay the video. Okay, so now I'm going to check the problems with addition. And so the way that I check a subtraction problem is I add my two bottom numbers, and if I add it correctly and if I originally subtracted correctly, then when I add these two numbers, it should equal the number at the top. So I'm going to add 45 plus 47. Again, always begin with your ones. And so I have 5 plus 7. 5 plus 7. What number does that equal? It equals 12. So there are two ones. Remember to keep your ones with your ones and your tens with your tens. The number 12 has 1 10 and 2 ones. That 1 10 is going to be regrouped with the tens. So now I have 1 plus 4, which equals 5, and now 5 plus 4, which equals 9. So here I have 92, and what did we start with when we subtracted? 92. Those numbers match. I added correctly to check it, and I subtracted correctly originally. So 47, that is the correct answer. Let's check this one. Originally, we subtracted 71 minus 55 and we got 16. We can add these two smaller numbers together, and if we add 16 plus 55, then we should get 71. Let's go ahead and begin. 71, whoops. Let me get my eraser. Sorry, it's not an eraser. There we go. Okay. So we're going to do 16, sorry about that, plus 55, and this should equal 71 when we're done. Separate your ones from your tens to help you keep everything lined up and in order. And 6 plus 5 equals how many? 11. In the number 11, I have 1 1 and 1 10. I always keep my ones with my ones and my tens with my tens. 1 plus 1 equals 2, and 2 plus 5 equals 7. 71, 71. So was 16 correct? Yes, it was. Okay, and let's take a look at our last one. We have 29 plus 18, which should equal 47. I'm going to do this one down here. I don't have room on the side. 29 plus 18. Okay. I probably shouldn't try and do it right there. Okay, let's try it again. 18 plus 29. Okay, separate your ones from your tens. 9, rather we go from top to bottom, I'm sorry. 8 plus 9 equals how many? 17. 7 ones, 1 10, and the number 17. 1 plus 1 equals how many? 2, and 2 plus 2 equals 4. So here we have 47. 47. 18 is correct. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are still confused, there was one video that was already posted. This is video 2, and I will probably add one more tomorrow so that you will have had 9 practice problems with the video. Thank you.